Hey. Okay, baby, let's go. Oh no. Just download like hell. Hey. Okay, baby, let's go. Oh no.
Ooh, I hope.
Just download like
What?
hell. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the beautiful Chinese circuit of Ningbo. I'm sorry, and welcome for the TCR qualifying in our last race of our Ultimate Touring Car Cup, or only
well said,
Ultimate
well said.
Touring Challenge.
Okay,
We call it
that
many
doesn't want to
names.
work.
We call
Lovely
it many
content.
names, but you know it, of course, under Ultimate Touring Challenge. We have our last race scheduled for today, and we have a championship fight to come. Because we have something interesting. Double points! Woo!
Woo.
Woo! And that means I need to find the standings. Here they are. That means that
very close.
Yeah, that means that Sloth needs to be in front of Mekambe, and if Sloth finishes in front of Mekambe, he won the championship. But Mekambe is losing 4 points to Sloth, so he will need to keep that in mind. That's what I wanted to say. Do you have something to add, Josh? Sure.
Well, as always, I want to talk about the circuit, but because I am such an idiot, I am not prepared for anything. So I'm doing with what it is. Using a really fast Google session and type in everything. I cannot find the circuit. Lovely.
I can take it off your hands then.
Please for now, come to me later. Oh wait, oh no, I already got it.
You got it. Let's go.
I got really okay. Listen, the Wikipedia page has only two things. It only says by who it was produced, who designed the track,
yeah,
and when it opened, and that's it.
So tell us when it opened.
Lovely. It was this. Well, I see. It was designed by Alan Wilson, where they already started in building in 2015, and then it opened in 2017, almost 1.5 years later. Then they started to do the Formula 4 Championship there, and also they did there the 7th round of the World Touring Car Cup, what we are doing right now in 2017. So it's not a usual car anymore to do usual competition anymore. It's only the Formula 4 session. What I can see. But it's the second Grand Prix I know now in China. So I will be excited to see how everything will go. I don't know this circuit that much.
Yeah. So that was some basic info. I would like to add that it's FIA grade 2. So if I'm not mistaken, I will need to make sure, but I think talk Josh for now. I will make the quick search.
For now, Mekambe is setting the fastest lap around here. If he can keep this up, he will maybe win the championship. It will be really exciting to see. Oh, he's jumping over the curb. He did a stroll.
The guy is jumping.
Jumping up and down, side to side.
Oh yeah.
For now, how I see. Ah, there goes Slap. It's a really difficult circuit, but a challenge in one, and will be really fun to see how the races will go. I don't know, is the second race reverse grid or just normal grid?
First is normal grid.
But the second. Is
That
it?
second
race.
one is reverse grid. Yeah. So
So it will be interesting to see who's qualifying first, and then if Sloth has more the tactic to maybe look forward to the second race instead of the first race. Because for now, how I see is Mekambe much faster. But if he starts in the second race all the way in the back, it will be a lot harder. Unlike last week where Skittle, Big Eminem, I can call him Big Eminem, he confirmed that. How he won 2 times in the normal way and the reverse race. So never, never. And yeah, he qualified first. But that was another circuit than this. I don't know how much these guys know the circuits.
I think they know the circuit.
I see they are even drifting through the corners, so it will be not easy.
And while we were talking, qualifying is over right now. And just heads up for our viewers too, we will be holding a minute of silence before the race starts. So don't get freaked out. The stream probably will not be frozen. We will just be honoring the 2 racers from Superbikes. Yeah. From British Superbikes on Autumn Park, but I think you noticed, or some of you may noticed. Meanwhile, something kind of different. Equi just finished the qualifying. He can't do any laps. Edmund too. Mekambe isn't doing any more laps. And Smetty's on a lap, but it doesn't look good for him. And I think he invalidated his lap, so. Yeah. With qualifying over, Josh, do you think Mekambe will win the championship, or do you put your money on Sloth?
Well, so for some reason my mic was muted. Lovely. I said Mekambe is for now 2 seconds faster than Sloth. So for the first race, I will see Mekambe getting the win. But because of the first drift in the second race, maybe Sloth will come back and then win the second race. But then it's more like where finished Mekambe. So it's just seeing how the first race goes. I think for Mekambe it's the best if it stays like this, him finishing first and Sloth third. Because then, if I will, the point difference was then 20, if I'm right, 80, 60. If I'm right? 20, 80, 60? Because of the double points. Sorry, I I forgot for a bit. As I was saying, if it's the points will be 20, 18, 16, right? From 1, 2, 3, because of the double points. If I'm right.
And we have our start. 6 lights are lit up, and we go. I'm sorry, I forgot to talk right now. Equinox is going to overtake Mekambe from the inside. Will Mekambe try to overtake him back? He will certainly try, but it doesn't look like he can do it. And Sloth is now attacking Mekambe. And this is, remember guys, this is fight for championship, for the title, fight for title. Sloth still pushing, Mekambe maybe doing a bit of mistakes. Sloth is very close right now to Mekambe. And Mekambe will try to get in front of Equi as fast as possible, because remember, he's 4 points down as of right now, and he makes a big mistake. His rear tires lock up and he almost spins out, and that means Sloth is for now wheel to wheel, side by side with Mekambe, and he will have the inside line to the next corner. And Mekambe will try to switch back. And
They are.
switch.
Oh, there they go.
Oh, he spins. And that will be costly. It will cost him a lot of time. And we'll see if he's even capable to make the time back, because this would mean that Sloth will have very good position for the second race, for the reverse grid one. Meanwhile, Mekambe is trying to make up the places he lost, going down the inside of Matt Rage in the beautiful Alfa Romeo, and he's now 5th.
They are really fighting and everything. They even bumped each other off the track. I don't know if it was clean or anything. But maybe it can be checked. I wanted to say in the begin, if Mekambe sits 2 positions ahead of Sloth, then the standings will be even. But for now, it will be the other way around. And will the points difference be 10 if I am right? So we will see how then everything will go.
Mekambe is now getting closer to Little Skittle. He will try to make that time as fast as possible, as I've said already. And Little Skittle makes mistakes. He did a great mistake and lost 2 places. It looks like, yeah, 2 places. And Mekambe will now have a little bit of clean air to get some speed down. Meanwhile, Sloth is trying to get closer to Equinox, but Equi is doing very good laps and very good sector times too. So these guys are just kind of stuck in the second gaps.
They're trying the best to get in the first place. Mekambe is really trying in a 10-point gap, but now Mekambe this is 4th place, so then it will be an 8-point gap if I'm right. But he tries to climb. He, if I'm not wrong, he still is the fastest. Mekambe is the fastest by almost a second. So
this guy is really using all of the track he can. This was specified in our pre-race briefing, because yeah, the track limits here aren't really working as intended. And now Mekambe is very close to Smetty. He will try it down the inside, but Smetty closes the door, and Mekambe will have to wait on for another opportunity. He will send it down the inside, but Smetty again closes the doors, and he's still very close. He's still very much pushing, and Smetty isn't giving up, so that's a good thing, of course. He's drifting, he's making mistakes because he's under pressure. Again, closing the doors. Smetty going very defensively. Mekambe from the outside again, and he will try the switchback. Can he make it stick? It looks like he can't, and Smetty is still in 3rd position. But now Smetty makes a big mistake that will cost him the 3rd place.
Well, he's trying to fight back.
Yeah, but Mekambe is very fast, and he's now sticked the overtake, and he will now go chase after Sloth.
Mekambe is really fast. I want to know, is there still something, some information on the first lap incident? Okay. And we'll see. Now Mekambe is getting faster and faster.
But Smetty is still holding with him. This guy is... It looks like that Smetty likes this car because it looks like it suits him, because he's also fast, or kind of fast. Not really Mekambe level, but better than the rest, I would say.
Everyone except for Matt Ray has the same car. So it's more like the setup and how you drive. They are all pretty fast guys.
Yeah, that's true too. But Mekambe lost nearly a second, but now he gained it all back in one corner. It's probably the lines he's taking, because he's really using the track in all its wideness. I would probably say. Now he almost spins out, but he saved it. He's really pushing. And as we've been talking, we have only 7.5 minutes left. Do you have something to add, Josh? Something you want to speak about?
Well, Mekambe just set it to fast sector 3. He's going faster and faster with now 152 points.
And Edmund is overtaking
007.
Little Skittle, and Equinox made the big mistake. He now fell down to third. We don't exactly know what happened because we were preoccupied with Edmund in the back, but that means that Mekambe will now have a better firing position on the Sloth, probably.
And still, if Slots keep defending, he will have a 6-point lead, if I am right. I'm not. If I'm right there.
Meanwhile, Edmund is overtaking Matt Wright again, and this time it looks like that Edmund's move will stick. So that means Edmund 5th, Matt Wright in the Alfa Romeo, the only other car than the Hyundai, is in 6th place for now.
Yeah, 6 points. So then it will be more hard for Mekambe. If he will finish the next race, then Sloth will finish second, then Sloth will still get the championship. Oh, and drifting and everything. They are going to the limits, everyone.
Yeah, they are really pushing. And they only have 5.5 minutes left, so they don't have much to lose. Yeah, plus 1 lap, but still.
It's really from the races that I've now seen, these are really, really close races.
And also, Mekambe is nearly under a second. This guy really pushing. He's really pushing. He was in the last lap. He was almost by a half second faster than Sloth.
Yeah, and he started the fast lap again with 0.004 of a second. He's getting faster and faster every time.
He wants the championship so bad.
He wants it, yeah. But now it's more the question if he wins both races and Slots finish both races second, then they will be even, right? I get it.
But we have news from our schizophrenic voice in our heads that told us that we have standings based on wins or points and then wins. So if Mekambe wins both of the races, he will win the championship because he will have more wins. Also, Mekambe is very close to Sloth. He sent it down the inside, little bit of contact, and these guys are really going to fight in the next 2 laps, probably, maybe even 3.
If Sloth wants to have more chance to win this championship, he needs to defend like he's the minister of the new minister of defense from Mexico. And he's trying, but Mekambe is really fast and he's keep going on the inside. And they're going side to side every corner. Oh, this is a fight. Not only for the win, but for compromise the championship.
Will Mekambe try to switch back? Will he or will he not? It looks like he will not, but also he does have more speed, and now he will try it from the outside into the inside. Sloth outbreaks himself, and Mekambe will... Oh no, he won't. Sloth was very fast out of that corner exit, and Mekambe is still in second, and Equinox is getting closer too. Will we have a three-way fight for the first place?
Oh,
These guys
they
are
are.
pumping the corners. Mekambe is very close.
They are jumping and everything. They are trying the hardest. And there goes Equinox.
Equinox almost sent it into the back of Mekambe, and we have a three-way fight for the win.
They
It's exciting.
are fast, guys. It's more like the only thing for Sloth to do is really defending because Mekambe is so lot faster and
On the
Equinox
inside.
is also faster. The Sloth needs to really defend this. He needs to show his ass to them. But they cannot pass him.
But it looks like Mekambe nailed the exit from the last corner, and he will have the speed to probably try switch back into the first corner. He will not. Into the second they go almost side by side, and damn, Sloth is really defending. He's really going at it, and
Ooh.
Equinox send it down the inside, contact with Mekambe, and this will probably cost Mekambe the win here, or the second place too. And this is...
I don't know where Equinox gets his power from, but he's getting faster and faster than Mekambe now.
And Equinox spun and parked right on the apex. And that means that Mekambe lost a lot of time there, and Equinox still has fighting chance to Mekambe, but Mekambe will not be happy about that because he lost nearly 2 seconds to Sloth, and this will cost him this race and maybe even the championship.
This is all crazy. They are really pushing to that limit. I wanted to say that Mekambe still has the fast time with the 151.9. But Equinox has the 152.2, so they are close to each other. And Sloth is by far the slowest with the 152.6 as his fastest time. So that Sloth is still in first is really crazy. And there goes Raid on the inside of Edmond. But Edmond with the Smith swag. They are everywhere, they are fighting. Only three-way fight here. It's crazy. It's crazy race.
We're on the last lap, and Mekambe is 1 second behind Sloth. If he wants to win this race and have the better position into the second one, he needs to send it somewhere. But he's very far away from Sloth. And then we have Matraid, who's still... Matraid is trying to overtake Edmund, but he was coming from the outside. So Edmund and Little Skittle is there too. A three-way fight. A three-way fight for the 5th place. And Matraid will probably lose it. Yes, he will, because he makes a mistake. And then this Little Skittle fighting with Edmund. But we have Mekambe, who is very close to Sloth yet again. And Little Skittle now overtook Edmund too. And Mekambe is really pushing to Sloth. He's on the inside. But Sloth is doing very Max Verstappen things. But it looks like Mekambe will make the move stick, and he's first for now. And Sloth crashes. They make contact. Oh my god. But Sloth honors the gentleman rules, and he lets Mekambe by. But unfortunately for him, he lets Equinox by too. And it doesn't look like he can overtake him back. It will be the sprint. It will be a sprint to the finish line. Will Sloth be second, or will he not? He will not. Oh my god. That was close. It looks like Equinox is second and Sloth is third. At least based on my life timing. This was close. Oh.
Yes. But audio.
And I will check the actual life timing. It looks like Equi second and Sloth is third.
That my lifetime says the same. I don't know if we have some other statistics.
Yeah, Titan points.
It's going to be Formula 1
2021.
2021 all over again. Where
But
is
probably,
TV?
but probably without the questionable race director.
But maybe
Yeah,
we will see.
that call was not the best, but it won Verstappen's first championship. So, hey,
I don't know.
you may love the guy, you may hate the guy, and as we are talking, Luis Rubiales crashes out right before the finish line, and he is now finished in the last place with a time loss of 2 minutes.
Amazing.
Mekambe.
Better than Mazepin, better than Mazepin, better than...
Yeah, true. That's true.
The 69 is for a reason in his name, I think.
And we have second
Reverse grid.
race. Reverse
the green.
the reverse grid with Mekambe last.
Luis
Equinox
Rubiales. Louis.
Do you think the top 4 can get some good start? So Sloth and Mekambe won't be first and second into the first or second corner.
I think that Edmund will take the leads at the end of this lap. He was really fast. So I think he will, if he gets a great start, he will do that again. But after some time, Mekambe will catch up.
It's the start. 6 lights are lit up, and here we go. Luis Rubiales nailed the start, but Matt Rate is really fast too. Edmund and Little Skittle right behind him, and Matt Rate will take the inside line into the first corner, and he is first for now, and Little Skittle is right behind him. These guys are very close now. Little Skittle second for now, but right behind him is Sloth, who will send it down the inside, and he will try to take that second place as fast as possible, but Little Skittle is defending like a lion, but he's not defending enough, and Sloth is now into the second place, it looks like. But
Sloth has an amazing start and is trying to get
Little Skittle is still very close. There's a contact with Sloth and Little Skittle, and Sloth is now fourth, and right behind him is Mekambe. He's sniffing his bumper, and who was that? That was Sumeti and Mekambe too. Oh no!
If I saw right, Mekambe got hit by Big M&M, but that's if I saw it right.
And Little Skittle is now.
Mekambe can drive back.
Sloth is really sending it down the inside. That guy is Max Verstappen. Oh my god. Race director, do something about it. My guy, he's sending it every corner, and another
and he got
crash. Another crash.
Aquinius bumped Sloth and Sloth bumped Big Eminem. They are for, oh, there goes
But Sloth
Edmund in there.
will. I think
This
Sloth
is
will have
crazy.
to. I think Sloth will have to let Little Skittle by because that was clearly his fault. But
No,
Little
because
Skittle is
what could he do? He was bumped by Aquinius. Equinox. Yeah, sorry.
Okay,
Yeah.
the news from race director Equinox has a drive-through penalty for that incident, and Mekambe is now up to 7th, and Sloth is now into the 2nd place, still chasing Matt Raid, who it seems like that Matt Raid likes the free air because he's holding the gap. Wait. And Equinox is battling with Edmund. Equinox send it down the inside, and he's up to 3rd. And Mekambe, and Edmund overtook Equinox right back. And there's a little bit of contact, another contact that was probably Little Skittle. And Little Skittle
There goes Big
crashed
Eminem.
himself out. And Mekambe is now up to 5th. He will probably overtake Edmund here because Edmund made a big mistake. And Mekambe will chase down Equinox for the 3rd place. Smetty is battling with Edmund right now. Both of these guys are quite fast if they get into the right rhythm, and it looks like they found the rhythm now, as both of them will battle with Lewis for the 5th place.
Really, I'm not so. We are already really long here. Oh,
whoa!
Crazy! That was a crazy crash.
Edmund jumped. Edmund jumped out of nowhere.
Louis.
It was Louis.
There was a
and
crazy.
Sloth. And he
got kicked from the race. I don't.
Sloth is very close to Madraid, and Madraid makes a mistake, and Sloth is 1st now, and that will probably take away some hope from Mekambe because he's still quite far away, and he needs to win this if he wants to think about the championship.
Man, this is crazy. I wanted to say that it was not so long ago that I became a commentator here, but this is the craziest race I have seen. And I've seen Buzz Lightyear and everything, so I've seen crazy things. But I would love to see this track to be raced on many more times. Because the action here is great, and Mekambe is trying to get the lovely overtake into 3rd place.
And he passed him like Equinox was standing still. That was, and he passed Madraid too because Madraid made a big mistake, and Mekambe will now have to chase Sloth down. He has 9.5 minutes plus 1 lap to do so, and he needs to make up 4 seconds. But remember, one thing is to catch up, the second thing is to overtake, and we know how Sloth is defending. So we'll see about that, but it looks like we still have an interesting race on our hands.
And for now, 4 seconds different, but Mekambe is literally 1 second, almost 1 second faster than Sloth. Mekambe is set at 151.5 and Sloth at a 152.4. So Mekambe is trying the best he can do to get in that 1st position. We will see some last lap action again, like the last race.
Oh,
but
I think we will.
How other guys who were in the back now are driving amazing. It's more sad to Lewis that he had some issues. And
Just
for Matt Wright that he
Yeah.
crashed. But they are. You see in everyone that the talent is there. But the only thing you need to do is stick your car on the track, and Sloth is not doing that. He's drifting out. Was not the best thing to do for him. He needs to have his
He's
head
losing
cool.
time. He's losing time. A lot of time. He lost 2 seconds there.
He lost 2 seconds, and Mekambe is almost in his ass. This is Mekambe
Mekambe
is
is
faster.
flying.
Sloth needs to hope that Mekambe makes a mistake. But if
But
I
I
see it
don't think
now,
he will. I don't think Mekambe will make a mistake, because yeah, this guy has one goal now, and it's Sloth. He wants to overtake him. Probably his overtake will be as cool as the other ones he did in this race. So we
but we have
still have
again
much to look
Sloth
out
in
for.
first, Mekambe in second, and
Oh,
Quinios in third. So will Quinios also come back? That it will be again a three-way fight. They're trying their best, and for now it's a fight between
also, I
Smetty
have just
and
a
Matt Raid.
question for our race director. Did Equi serve his penalty? Or did he not?
Did he get a penalty?
Well, I think it was Equi who got a penalty.
I think not.
I don't think that Equi served his drive-through. Does he know that he got a drive-through? That's the important thing. And we have action as Little Skittle is close to Matt Raid. Well, Mekambe is still getting closer to Sloth, but Little Skittle is our closest battle contender for now. He will try to overtake Matt Raid somewhere. And Mekambe is very close to Sloth. It's half a second, or fluctuating at least. And it looks like Little Skittle made mistakes, so we can focus on Mekambe's fight with Sloth for the championship right now.
For now, in the stands now, Sloth will get it, but Mekambe is faster on this track. He knows it very better than Sloth. The Sloths need to defend again, and last race it didn't work out. So hopefully for him it will this time. In the meantime, Mekambe is setting times. The 151.06.
Yeah,
1
he's
second faster than Sloth. It's crazy to see how fast Mekambe is. And even Mekambe with his fastest time as a 150.6. So we will see really the craziest things, and Slots need to defend like shit.
Like a lion. He
going
needs
to
to
be
defend
crazy.
like a lion. Yeah.
It's going to be crazy how it will go.
Will Mekambe again try it down the inside into this hairpin? He will not, but he's putting pressure onto Sloth. Both of them got nearly identical exit. Will Mekambe try it now, or will he stress Sloth even more? He will stress Sloth even more, and he will probably try it into his favorite sector, into these two chicanes, because it looks like here he gains the most time. He's very close, but Sloth is taking nearly identical lines as him because he needs to. He's under so much pressure. Mekambe is still very close. Will he send it somewhere here? He can't, and he probably will, because both of them made the same mistakes. Both of them got wide, and both of them nearly drifted.
They
Mekambe is still pushing
on their limits and everything, and it will be or a two-way fight until the end of the race, or somebody will crash and the other one will take the race home. And as I see for now, if Slots
we need to say
crashes and Mekambe is on the inside. Sloth made a mistake, and Mekambe is in front of Sloth. And he
Mekambe
will
is
keep
in
it
first
set.
place for now, but it looks like that Sloth isn't giving up, but he will have the outside line. He will be in disadvantage. Or will he
Goes
not?
for the
He tries
switchback with
the switchback again, but Mekambe is still very fast. And it looks like he's still faster than Sloth. Into the... There's the hairpin, yeah, into the hairpin they go. Will Sloth be close enough to send it down the inside? He will try to send it, but he doesn't. He nearly crashes Mekambe out. It was so close to Daniel Ricciardo's send. But Mekambe is still first, and Sloth is still very much close. Will Mekambe run away, or will Sloth fight for the first place for some
he will
time
definitely
now?
fight, but Sloth is little bit less consistent than Mekambe. Mekambe is how do I say that the best? He's sticking on the track like he is some magnets or something. He knows how the corners need to go, and he knows how to be the fastest here. So how I see it for now, it will be the end for Sloth, but everything can happen.
Yeah,
For now, Mekambe is already a second away from Sloth.
it's always a great pleasure to see Mekambe driving, and to see him driving on a track that he likes, because it's like watching a ballet. It's perfection. And Sloth is still holding, but he's clenching on... He's clenching his fists probably on the controller. And he will try to get closer to Mekambe so he can send it somewhere down the inside probably and take home the win. But he's still around 1 second behind, and it doesn't look good for Sloth. It's 55 seconds plus 1 lap. So there is still plenty of opportunities. Sloth is now half a second behind Mekambe. He's getting closer. But will that be enough? I don't really think it can. It will be
Sloth
enough
is
because...
getting faster. The slipstream is there, but Mekambe is fast. Oh, and he's
Mekambe
taking
is
a
very
curve.
fast.
They are jumping and everything.
He exactly knows where he can jump the curb and what will it do to his car, and he's using it as much as he can. But Sloth goes all in now. He's jumping everything he can because he needs to push and he needs to stay close to Mekambe. Also, only 1 lap to go right about now. These guys are on their last lap, and it will be an eventful last lap because Sloth is only 0.8 seconds behind Mekambe.
It's 0. It's jumping up and down. In the last lap, Sloth was 0.2 seconds faster than Mekambe. That will not be enough. Mekambe doesn't need... So, Mekambe needs to make the mistake if Sloth want to win it, I think. And we still have Aquinios in third, still not took his penalty, so I don't know what he is doing.
Go again, race director. Equinox will receive the penalty at the end. So I don't know how much.
For now, we only need to
That's
look at Mekambe and Sloth.
And Sloth is
drifting.
very pushing, and it costs him time. He lost some time, and it will be crucial, this time loss probably, because he's now over a second, and I don't think that Slipstream can help him much now. Mekambe is in the in clean air, and if he doesn't make mistakes, he will win the championship. Still few corners to go. Sloth is pushing like crazy. He has nothing to lose right now.
Well, he has a championship to lose.
Well,
so,
he will lose it either way if he doesn't win. And it looks like that Mekambe will take home the championship. He wins this race. Sloth is second and Equinox is third. What a race and what a championship battle.
They were fighting to the end.
I'm really looking forward to the post-race interview. Now, Smetty finishes in 4th place. Very good position for this guy. Match rate in 5th with the only non-Hyundai car. Lilskill 6th and Edmund 7th. Great race from these guys too. But our focus was on Mekambe and Sloth for nearly the whole race because these guys were fighting for the championship.
Well, the first time I don't see them crashing into each other. Wait, there was one after the race.
Yeah, they kept it clean. They kept it clean as much as they could, even though they were fighting for championship, and even though Sloth was pushing like crazy. It was great to see clean racing. So we will need Mekambe, Equinox, and Sloth. And Mekambe, Sloth, and Equinox. So only these 3 guys for an interview. I will just... That's Equinox. That's Sloth. And that's Mekambe. Hey guys! Welcome to the post-race interview corner.
Hello.
I would first like to ask Sloth about the first race, where you came in 3rd.
Yeah, interesting. The least I could say. Quite a lot of crashes at the front. Got through, then also killed some like Mekambe once or twice, which was nice in the moment.
Yeah.
But in the last lap, I kind of killed him. I let him through, and Equi just used the advantage and took
Yes.
P2. Also, he was faster the whole time, so nothing more
Yeah,
to say
Equinox
about
was
that.
fast. And Kim
Equinox
was
was
also
pushing
fast.
like crazy. I would like to ask Equinox now about the second race because everything that happened in the first race between Sloth and Equinox was now told. So Equi, what a race! The second one, I mean, great 3rd place. You came really close to Sloth in some places. How come you could never really get to overtakes? What
I don't
happened?
know. I was just missing out the edge. You know, if I was not stupid and I didn't fuck up my tires, I would be way faster in all corners. But you know, pedal to the metal doesn't always win.
Okay. Great. And now the championship winner, Mekambe. You won both of these races. How do you feel?
Amazing. I have really nothing to say. I guess, just quicker. Yeah, I was last like 2 times in second race. There was a huge pile up in lap 1 and lap 2 in the second race. I couldn't get my nose to like anywhere. I was basically stuck, and I don't know, like won on the pace basically.
Yeah, you crashed out in the first race too, and you came back, and what a comeback it was. You really made up a lot of time. So congratulations, man. Enjoy your championship.
Thank you very much.
If anybody wants to say something else, what I've not talked about, you are welcome to.
Have you seen my almost reverse entry in first race in the hairpin?
I think we noticed it. but in
Yeah.
the moment we didn't really commentate on it.
I touched
So-
a bit of grass on entry, so I almost spun, but somehow I caught it and still finished quite well.
Everyone was
Nice.
pushing like crazy, crashing, jumping. It was more exciting to see how the car sticks for most of the time, of how some of you guys just came back from really far away. And also in the second race where Sloth was in first and Mekambe was in 7th, 6th, I think, and then still knowing how to finish the race. That's just amazing to see and everything. I loved
Yeah,
it.
it was a great race. So thank you guys for the interview. You can go back now.
Thank you also. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Yeah, thank you.
So that was our last race. An eventful race filled with fights and the championship battle, which ended up favoring Mekambe, the gods favored Mekambe, and Mekambe won the championship by I'm not sure how many points, but I don't think it was enough. They were tied right until the end into the reverse grid, and what a race. Do you have something to add, Josh?
It was amazing to commentate some of these races. Like I said, I'm still a new guy here, and to see this much adrenaline and races that are just amazing is yeah, it's lovely. I'm happy I I did some commentating for my first time. So I want more. I want more.
Yeah. I have nothing much to add. So that was everything for today. And also, I've just got reminded we have a special event like after every league we did. We have a special event which is called the Miyata Madness. And you will want to join our Discord for that because it will be 2 races with reverse grid also. And I don't want to spoil too much of it, but one race will be on traditional track and the other one will not. Go join the Discord, sign up if you want to. It will be interesting. I at least hope so. I'm really looking forward to it. So that's for our special event. And if I'm not forgetting anything, I hope I'm not, I would like to thank you for watching our stream. I hope you've enjoyed it. I've been your commentator for tonight. My name is Chlebik. Right beside me was Joshua. And we would like to thank you and bye, guys.
See you next time.